Hey guys, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. And in this episode, it's Ryan time. In this part, we really ought to just give the dude some love. Now that he has his best aura, in my opinion, Magnum Charge, which I completely forgot to put on the art palette and level up, whoopsies, we can finally start showcasing some serious physical damage with this behemoth of a character. Also, I should probably change his skill tree. Now that Spirit has been maxed and we can skill link with other characters, now we're going to start working on Enthusiasm. Like I said before, it is total personal preference if you just want to go one skill tree at a time and max it out. That's just what I like to do, but I can see the benefit of, you know, going in between them and saving the last tree for last. But yeah, believe it or not, Ryan was the first one in the entire game to actually get his skill tree maxed. That's for a variety of reasons. Mostly in that skill tree, he has the ability to get more EXP from quests. And also, I think he was a little bit lower than Shulk at some key points. And when you're a little lower level, you get more SP more quickly. But who gives a turd about that? This is the physical party, ladies and gentlemen. You know what the physical party does? They lift, they eat protein, they eat a goat leg. Well, goats aren't on the Bionis, but you know what the frick I mean. And they also do the deeps. So, Magnum Charge amplifies the next physical art by a considerable amount. You have to sacrifice your talent gauge to use it, but on... Holy turds! He's already dead! I mean, yes, that was totally intended. What I'm trying to say is, Mad Taunt, we're done using that to generate aggro. Now we just use Ryan's talent art, which he gets relatively easy, by the way. We just use it to just feed into Magnum Charge, to feed into Sword Drive, to just do believable amounts of damage. It's not going to work in every situation. You're going to notice there's a lot of these ether-based enemies that I really just cannot hit at all with Ryan because they have an innate physical defense, but most enemies in the game do not have any physical defense. It's straight up zero. So if Shulk gets his Slit Edge, you're gonna hit for crazy numbers like it's nothing. On top of that, we got Berserk. Unfortunately, it does have the downside of, yeah, if Ryan does use Berserk, his physical defenses go down a bit, but bro, it don't even matter. If you got his agility stat high enough, he can just tank hits. I do kind of want to work on Ricky's affinity, though. I know this team seems super, invincible and stuff, but at the end of the day, having affinity with, multiple party members is also important. So, this team's good, too, though. Just not as good. It'll have some benefits in the future, though, but there's a couple more Hodes on this reef. Might as well knock them out. I don't know how many fights I want to show in this part, per se, so. And, alright, we got a good chunk of that quest done. Still not completed. What I like to do, at least for this stage of the game, is not really sweat too much about the side quests. Just basically beeline it to the worker, wherever the cruddy is. Just going, up the reefs. And Aquatic Reef 3, actually it's Hovering Reef 3, should have, yeah, the Flavel Andos. If you recall, this was an enemy we fought way earlier in the game. At least its model. I mean, it wasn't level 34. That'd just be absurd, and I totally whiffed that AoE art, but remember at the end of Tephra Cave when we went to get those ether cylinders? Yeah, same model. So it's kind of believed that, I don't know, maybe the technology that was used there might be from here. Kind of like that key to detail. They also, oh, I didn't get it this time. They drop a material need for later. We don't really need to worry about that, though, because we're going to fight a lot of them, and you gotta be kidding me. No, god dang it, stop! Ah! I guess we'll start resuming commentary there. For some reason, every time I use Sword Drive, I feel compelled to channel all the raw DPS, but as we're rolling on this Bono Nebula, I took the liberty just kind of tear up the reef a little bit. That sounds awful. No, we should protect the aquatic reefs. Dump. I don't know about the hovering reefs though. Yeah, no, we can totally cull the wildlife there. I also took the time to update our skill links. I haven't really touched too much on this, but I'm putting twin swords and where the crew is it? Ultimate teamwork on essentially every party member I can. There's no reason you don't want these skill links. Obviously, not everyone has the room for them at the moment, but it's something to keep in mind. Having access to double attacks, which is a seldom seen effect, helps you build your talent gauge a lot faster, and all just helps you do more damage. So it's kind of nice. It's a really just cheap one to get for, you know, dumb band that is. As for Shulk's ultimate teamwork, yeah, that's just great on everybody for the whole game. So highly recommend that one, and I can't believe it. We're still killing wildlife creatures. I swear you do other things in this game. God dang it. This should be about the last of these ones, though. I'm pretty sure. Mojang! I do it every time. It's not on purpose, I swear. Anyway, what were we doing? Crap, I forgot. Hey, man. Oh, shiny. Hey, buddy, are you that worker by chance we're supposed to be helping? I kind of forgot about you. The worker finally came to fix the transporter. Even when he gets some ether crystals, never came back. You can get the crystal deposit from behind the lighthouse. Do you think you could go take a look for me? Yeah, dude, don't even sweat it. How long has he been gone, though? I changed time like 100 times, but this lighthouse is pretty big. Didn't even intend for that camera angle, but we'll be coming back here a couple times, and there are, yet again, some generic quests. Gosh, there's a lot of them. These ones, though, I wouldn't really focus too much on. There are primarily for killing enemies that we're just so far away from, and we're eventually going to go to that location anyways. That's one, I guess, not necessarily the issue I have with this game, but, like, I do think they could have put quests in. Oh, wait, that challenge quest, though, we'll be doing right now, but I think they could have placed certain quests in different, like, segments, I suppose. Like, because some of this stuff won't be super relevant, and god dang, that does not sound good. Ugh. Are you sure this lighthouse is working all right? Yeah. But, what is up with that sound effect, me repeating it? Yeah. This lady will have a pretty lengthy collection quest for us, and if I recall, the next one also is a tad bit difficult. Yeah, she needs more stuff. The old dragon spines in particular can be a big pain in the butt to grab, and I have a little trick as I hit my hand on my desk. Ow. But, yeah, right behind the lighthouse is apparently where this ether deposit is, and this ether deposit is actually a super good location for a variety of reasons, and look, we've come so far. God dang. It kind of begs the question, though. I mean, don't they have, like, flying dudes? I mean, how undermanned is the High Entian military? Dunno, but seems like a angry video game thing to complain about. Not AVGN. I actually found myself rewatching a lot of his really, really old videos. Don't know why, but the second we reach Hovering Reef 5, we're going to jump down because YOLO, I don't want to fight that effing bird, and reach this new location, which doesn't have a new name. It's just the bottom half of Hovering Reef 5, and oh, that's actually kind of good timing, I think. Okay, this is a Lexos, and we really need to fight a lot of these. The unfortunate thing about this particular enemy is, one, they're actually kind of strong, so I'm a little scared of this fight, but I'm still just gonna try my best, maximize our DPS with Magnum Charge and Berserk and all that. Dumban could get the break, that'll be phenomenal, but I think he's having some problems. I kind of don't want the aggro because I have Berserk on right now, but yeah, this is actually super bad. What I'm trying to say is, though, we really need to, oh, Ricky gave us the heal, but I think it missed us. We really need to fight a lot of these, and they're in the weirdest spots in this game. And the Nebula is aggroed, and there's a vision. Okay. So fighting without Shulk, yeah, blocking talent arts is legitimately difficult. I'm going to get Dumban to actually steal all the aggro from Ryan, and hopefully not die. Ricky's heal missing me is kind of a pain, but yeah, the Ractile Lexos, they respawn pretty... Oh, God, please get me up. That's the first time we've died in a long time. Please, please, please get me up. Thank you, thank you. Oh, God. Okay. Man, this is a struggle, but this one's almost finished. We just need a little bit more, and the game is chugging. I don't know if it's just like my capture card or what, but God, the FPS is really low. I hope the video is fun. Spawning here and just jumping down into the 5th Hovering Reef, you can spawn these enemies, get their beards, get their dragon spines for quests. It's super easy. God, I hope I don't effing die. Somehow I did not die there. I legitimately cannot believe it. Ricky really coming clutch with those heals. But yeah, right under this reef, legitimately, almost every enemy here we need for a kill quest. I'd be at a big disadvantage if I didn't take the time just, you know, take care of some of these before we move forward. So don't mind me. And we got the last beard we needed from those water dragons, which legitimately look awesome. I don't know if I mentioned my just love for the Lexos enemies. The only issue now is, yeah, that unique monster. Here's the deal. Going back to Shulk, I know I said it was Rhine time. I lied. We're going to build up some party gauge by taking on the X over here and try and take on that unique monster. I'll be honest, our gear is not the best. Compared to my practice file, we're actually a little bit on the wimpy side, but I think we can do this with some proper planning, and yeah, we'll do it. Why not? All right, so the area is a little more open now. There's no more X. I hope this works. The flabbergasted Jerome we need for the challenge quest for Eriyth Sea, and this is how I like to fight this enemy. Now, it has a spike. However, the spike is not a damage spike. It simply applies an effect, which is ether defense down. Not a big deal. If you're tanking with Dumbband and you have sufficient ranks in your healing arts, such as Ricky and Shulk's Light Heal, you can be okay. This is also a fantastic opportunity to just build affinity with your party. If you, like, unequip everybody's arts and they're just player controlling and they just keep whacking the ether defense down spike, eventually they will get pretty bummed out. You can just go and cheer them up. As far as damage goes, this is legitimately a war of attrition. I'm actually not going to chain attack hardly at... Oh, that's kind of bad. We all got put to sleep at the same time. Kind of just have to awkwardly sit here till Dumbband gets hit, which usually takes a while, but Dumbband, wake it... Oh, we already woke up. But this is the point I want to make. If you simply save your bar just for dodging the enemy's ether-based attacks and talent arts with the Monado Shield, bro, you're good. In fact, just warning instead of using the chain bar really helps you with the War of Attrition. Rookie's damage over time arts also very good here because they deal for whole damage, and legit, I don't see how you could lose. And while it did take me an eternity, the challenge quest for Eriyth Sea has been taken care of. That is the smallest chain attack damage I think we've ever done. Not the probably intended way to take down that unique monster, but hey, we did it. Now on to the X. And now with all the quests associated with killing monsters in the Hovering Reefs 5's nether region, I can't even think about that word without chuckling, apparently. It's time to push onward to the next, and I don't know, now that I'm recording this, I legitimately do think this is a lot of fun. The sort of trek to find the worker, even though for ludo-narrative reasons, yeah, we could probably just hop in the Sky Taxi and look for him. Introduce you to a lot of new monsters and just legitimately fun, like, confined battle arenas with new monsters. And speaking of new monsters, the Kromar, everybody. They're basically just skins of the Ignis from Satoral Marsh. Not much to say about them. They can chain attack you, though. I've never actually seen it, so it must not be that scary. But outside of that, Ryan's a pretty good tank for them. 9 times out of 10, they're going to do physical damage. And yeah, oh, snap, our affinity changed. But outside of that, yeah, not a lot to say. Those Kromars done. Where are we going next? Well, that looks like an ether deposit to me, and you can actually see where we've been going this whole time. Ah, it's so cool. So this isn't necessarily a boss fight, but I did want to, like, get in a couple fights to make sure we're sufficient level for the Ether Crystal Deposit Brawl. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Unfortunately for us, even though we're 2 levels above these Kromar, they are legitimately rough. Ryan says we're gonna give them heck. I don't know about that. The defensive Kromar, I actually do have a lot to say about. They really love to, like, actually bind you, like the centipede we fought at the start of this episode, but they also do a lot of physical damage. Smash in particular, yeah, Dumbband can dodge a lot, but he can't dodge 4 hits. This is really where Ryan tanking comes in play. Unfortunately for us, my Ryan still probably can't do the best job of tanking, but what I like to do is kill one, then, if you can, chain attack, kill another, then just jump off the platform. If you're struggling with this at any point, it's a scummy move. But yo, we gotta save the worker, come on. Hopefully it won't come to that, but yeah, that's my general game plan. My first time playing this area, these guys absolutely demolished me. They were just hitting for so hard. I was like, what the dump? I spent so much money, but There's their other annoying art, foot trap, so you can't run away if you, they art seal too! What the crap? These guys can just do everything! That's a big pain in the butt. This art seal actually lasts for a super long time too. Oh no, I'm bound. Oh god. Somehow Dumbband's still alive after all this. I can't believe it. Maybe the naked Dumbband strat would have worked out. I feel like we've seen more visions in this episode than the entire playthrough so far. Screw this. Later, nerds, I'm gonna die! We broke a vision by jumping to our demise. Even though we totally live. Because there's no fall damage in this game. At least we're in the water. Seriously, so scummy. I don't care. We've helped the worker at last. By scummily jumping off that cliff 2 to 3 times. I forgot how long it took. Imagine what the worker's thinking right now. Oh, my valiant heroes. Wait, where are they going? Oh, goodness. Hope they come back. Oh, they're back. Oh, they jumped off again. I really want those ether crystals, but no, we should probably talk to the guy first. Hey, thanks. I thought it was a goner. Things would turn real nasty if you hadn't come. I'm not fixed transporter now. See you around. Dude just gets back to work like nothing happened. Dang, he's kind of dedicated, but these story quests, save the worker, completed. No duh, like you saw what happened, right?
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The Investiture Ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
No, the First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
Oh, looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired. Ricky's sleeping castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
You heard the man. Ricky's feet tired. From walking all day, we shall return to Alchemoth post-haste, except that we won't. Because the story essentially shoves this giant ether deposit in your face, and boy oh boy, it's a good one! Electric ether crystals not only give us access to ether up, but electric up as well. Those are two elements Melia definitely wants, and when we reunite with her, I hope it's a happy reunion. So I'm going to try my best and craft some ether crystals of the yellow variety, just to power her up a little bit. Now, we could do better, but I guess this will do. We want Shulk as the shooter and Ryan as the engineer, and if they have very good affinity with each other, they can get a strong flame and really boost these ether crystals up. Our plan is to get to 200%. If we can, we did not get that, son of a gun. It's fine, though. Our rank 3 ether gem will go to rank 4, which is a substantial increase in power. However, we didn't get it, so we'll have to be back here later. I know, that's usually how these videos go. But, you know what? This has been a long day of work. Let's head back. After a long day of fighting birds, mining, and some other bull crap, I don't know. This will be a long episode, I'll be honest. Already kind of forgot. We're going to return back to our quarters and I guess rest up, even though we don't have sleeping bags, and all that's in here is a table. I guess we use the dining room table as a blanket. I don't know. Don't think about it too hard.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
My loyal and beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come. But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her.
She's a princess.
Took you long enough.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First Consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. and their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia first consort and a Homs second consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs? Do your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask. Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other High Entia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Oh.
Wizard? Huh? You don't even have a staff! You don't even have pants! Your entire existence is a lie! Suffer off! Frick, they're chain attacking. Well, we'll have to do something about that. Legitimately, the fight with the lizards before we came here is more difficult than this battle. These Entia assassins, or whatever apparently one of them's a wizard. I don't understand RPG archetypes anymore. They're here to kick our butts, and they're doing a legitimately awful job. Heck, even if you're using Charla in this situation, you should be okay. One thing of note is their specific weapons do have a high block rate, which if you're doing like 1 damage, that is why. So far, though, Ryan don't give a crud. Literally tanking everybody, kicking their butts with Berserker. Okay, I don't have Berserker on right now, but I did before. Yeah, they're great nameplate enemies, but still. We're legitimately just going nuts and wailing on them. God, it feels good to be strong. I don't even think we're that strong, but we have another chain attack. F it. I don't give a dump. Y'all came into my house. Wait, how's it light outside? It was like middle of the day. It doesn't matter. One chain. Oh, we can do it again. All right, I'm gonna end it this way. Mojang! Bah!
Who are these guys?
Shulk. These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people. Wait, could that have been... No, there's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Ryan.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Dude, we just got back. Are you kidding me? Melia's gonna get assassinated. Ay caramba. Now we gotta go to this High Entia tomb. What a pain. Just kidding. I love the High Entia tomb, and it's one of my favorite areas in the whole game. So, yeah, we can save our dear friend Melia from getting, like, murdered from this secret organization. Legitimately, there's just so much to say about that last cutscene. I don't even know where to start, but I guess we'll start with here. The path before us is the High Entia tomb, which has also been in view this whole time. God, I hope this episode came out all right. I'll be honest, the bulk recording is already at like almost 3 hours. I tried my best to abridge like all the battles and stuff just so we could get here ASAP. I love this next part of the game. It is awesome. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time, oh boy, we're going in the tomb. See you guys then. Bye.